Welcome back, and it's time for another rave review. So guess what, y'all? New year, new season of Cobra Kai. Yeah, that's right. I said it. I love this show. Now, I'll try not to give away any spoilers for the new season, but I want you to take a look at the action-packed trailer of Cobra Kai Season 3.
I thought I was doing the right thing, but I failed you.
The truth is, you got soft, and we paid the price.
You want Cobra Kai, it's yours.
The whole reason these kids got into trouble was because of us. We can't let them suffer because of our issues. The only way to end this is by working together. So, what do you say?
Your enemies think they're the hero, and you're the villain. There is no good.
Look at this freak.
There is no bad. Only weak or strong.
What are you, Tango and Cash?
No, Tango and Cash were narcotics detectives.
Oh, I'm sorry. You do realize neither one of you are cops, right?
I thought we were the good guys.
We try to be. There's one thing I do know for sure. You can't run away from your problems.
I might never be able to...
Never, can't. Those are just words, they're meaningless. You're not a kid anymore. The world isn't just gonna hand it to you. You want something, you have to crawl across the floor. I'm always gonna be right here next to you. Because I'll always be your teacher. It's all right, you felt like a champ.
Mr. Miyagi taught me everything he knew.
Let us find out.
Oh my gosh, I was actually texting my brother in Texas last night. Now, I'll be honest, I don't want season 3 to end, so I'm on episode 7 of 10 because I'm trying to pace myself. However, I was texting my brother in Texas about it because we were both huge Karate Kid fans, and I had been asking him about a certain character, and I didn't know what was going to happen, so I don't want to spoil anything, but here's the thing. The show keeps getting better. It's the fine balance of the right amount of action, heart, and cheesiness. Yeah, that's right, I said it. It's soup-dupe cheesy, but in the best possible way because you're rooting for these characters. And so I had, this used to be on YouTube Red, but it didn't really take off until it moved to Netflix. Then the show exploded, so I'm sure the stars of the show are very excited that it moved to Netflix. So when I was watching the first 2 seasons, I was texting my brother Josh, and I said, what about Ali, who's played by Elizabeth Shue in the very first Karate Kid movie? She was a big part of that movie. I said, does she make a return? And Josh said, well, I can't tell you, you have to watch. So watching season 3, here's the only spoiler I will give for all you Karate Kid fans out there. Elizabeth Shue, who played Ali, the part I'm up to right now, she sent Johnny's character, Johnny Lawrence. I'm sorry, I have so much phlegm in my throat right now. I cannot even talk, I apologize. She sent Johnny's character, Johnny Lawrence, a friend request on Facebook with a message, and it showed her picture. So I am hoping and praying that Elizabeth Shue can work out her contract negotiations and hopefully make an appearance in season 4 of Cobra Kai, because she's amazing, and just to see that would be amazing. The reason I say that is season 3 has a lot of references to Karate Kid Part 2. Now, in Karate Kid Part 2, Daniel-san goes with Mr. Miyagi to Japan, and he fights to the death at the end of this movie. That's not a spoiler alert because it came out so long ago, by the way. There are tons of characters from Karate Kid 2 that make appearances in Cobra Kai Season 3. Lots of flashbacks. If you've never watched 1 or 2 or 3, any of the Karate Kid movies, it's okay. It sets up the premise so well you don't have to watch it because it flashes back so you kind of know what's going on. I am going to try to hold off on finishing. I have like 3 more episodes left. I'm going to hold off for a couple more weeks because who knows when season 4 is going to be out. I've heard rumors they're planning 6 seasons for the story arc to conclude. So hopefully we have 3 more amazing seasons of Cobra Kai. If you've not watched it, it would be kind of fun too. If you're just gonna stay at home with the kids, it would be super fun to rent the original Karate Kid movie or stream it, then Karate Kid Part 2, and then there's the Karate Kid with Hilary Swank, where she's the Karate Kid. There's a lot of Karate Kids. Watch them and then watch Cobra Kai because you're gonna get so many inside jokes, and it is so good and it's action-packed. And that's the reason I took karate with my brother back in the day. And then when they made me do push-ups on my knuckles, I quit. Couldn't do it. Just gonna be honest with you guys. Love Cobra Kai. It's streaming. First 3 seasons on Netflix. Okay, now I was just telling you that I was texting my brother in Texas because that's where I grew up, in the Dallas area. And the newest installment season of The Real Housewives of Dallas premiered last week. And you know, since I grew up in Dallas, you know, these ladies hold a special place in my heart. You know, I love Dallas. I wanted to see how Dallas was represented in the show. Well, season 5 dropped, and they have a new housewife. Take a look at the trailer.
Welcome to South Fork Ranch. We're doing a shot.
Oh my gosh!
Randy's dead.
Who killed you? I don't know, I'm dead.
This is how we do it in Dallas. This is a runway walk.
How have we been handling the coronavirus?
We've all taken this quarantining very seriously.
Gotta say, it's been really nice having a doctor around.
She's sweet and I'm sour.
Is it? You're working every day. Your job is a little different than what we do.
I'm better than Doogie Howser.
All she does is give orders.
No fighting, and be honest, I know that's really hard in this group.
You're very two-faced.
I'm not two-faced.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
We've been getting along as we've been quarantining.
Am I in middle school again? Give me my Birkin. That's my Rose Sakura Birkin.
You think I'm an opportunistic person that does things for personal gain.
You're darn right I do.
I want to give them the childhood that I never had.
I feel like you do not take me seriously.
Probably true.
Everyone wears a mask.
I may not be the type of friend that you expect, but I'm doing the best I can.
You made one mistake, Brandy. One mistake.
What you did was wrong. You know that.
She's innocent, but then I'm targeted? I contemplated suicide.
That is so mean!
Whenever she drinks, she plays off the handle.
I'm afraid what's gonna happen next.
This world really could be coming to an end.
Oh, you know what? Here's the thing, too, with the show. I love these ladies. I love Dallas. But all these shows that were shot during the lockdown and quarantine and all that, it's making me kind of depressed because I want to forget that time of 2020. And it's making me relive it every single week on, like, The Real Housewives of Orange County, now The Real Housewives of Dallas. I'm just like, I don't want to have to relive it, but I'm still going to watch it because I like the ladies. And they have a very new housewife, which I'm going to point out. This is Dr. Tiffany Moon. She is joining the cast because Leanne Locken, well, one of my favorites, I'll be honest with you, did not return for season 5 amid a lot of controversy, which you know if you followed the show. So far, I really like Tiffany a lot. However, I'm just kind of waiting to see how it all plays out because Brandy Redmond, right there in the middle, she had some issues with an Instagram video that she posted 3 years ago that resurfaced with some racial stereotypes, and it was a very controversial video, which she is now having to face the consequences for in season 5. She seems very remorseful, and I'm all about giving people second chances. So I'm excited to see where the season goes and how Tiffany then will fit in with the other ladies. They also have a new friend of the show. I'm excited. Real Housewives of Dallas airs on Bravo on Tuesday nights. Check it out. Episode 2 was just last night. Now, I gotta move on to something I'm super duper excited about. I was scrolling through Instagram yesterday, and I happened to see a post by one Miss Sarah Jessica Parker. Sarah Jessica Parker released a video on her Instagram. It had the entire internet all abuzz about these ladies returning to our TV screens. Take a look.
And just like that,
Also, Sex and the City being rebooted for a 10-episode stint on HBO Max, minus Kim Cattrall because Kim Cattrall and Sarah Jessica Parker had a big old fight and she ain't coming back. I kind of think the name of the show should have been I Couldn't Help But Wonder, because Carrie Bradshaw said, I couldn't help but wonder in every single episode of Sex and the City, but she also said, and just like that, a lot also. Rumors are, by the way, spoiler, rumors are that Carrie's husband, Big, who you knew from the series and the movies, I've heard a rumor his character may pass away in the new 10-episode series. Don't quote me on that, I'm just saying, it's all conjecture. All right, coming up, we're gonna take a look back at last week's episode of The Masked Dancer, because we couldn't show you videos last week, but guess what? We got the videos. And Name That Tune, guess what? It's coming up tonight as well. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Can you tell how excited I am about that reboot? I'm super duper excited. I really am.